Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have never been in love. This is the shocking revelation from a filmmaker who once worked closely with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie in a biographical film by Ian Halperin. Angelina and Brad had been connected for nearly 10 years before deciding to tie the knot. They parted ways after 2 years of marriage. In September 2016, Angelina Jolie took the initiative to file for divorce from Brad Pitt in court, seeking custody of all 6 children. The divorce of one of Hollywood's most famous couples attracted special attention from the public. To this day, nearly a decade after Angelina Jolie filed for divorce, the couple has not reached a final agreement on post-separation arrangements. Following Angelina's divorce filing, the couple had to face a storm of rumors. Their marriage and subsequent divorce have never ceased to be hot topics up to this point, especially when a world-renowned biographer once revealed the reason behind their split after over a decade together and raising 6 children. They had never been in love. What are your thoughts on this statement? Feel free to share your opinions on this revelation. Brad met Angelina Jolie on the set of the film Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2005, and they hit it off from then. At that time, Brad was still married to actress Jennifer Aniston. The couple separated shortly afterward, and Brad publicly acknowledged his relationship with Angelina Jolie. They adopted 3 children together and had 3 biological children during their more than a decade-long relationship. In 2014, they had a wedding ceremony in France but suddenly divorced in September 2017. Currently, Brad and Angelina are not engaging in public disputes as they did in late 2016. They have agreed to handle their divorce discreetly to minimize the impact on their children. Both are leading stable, separate lives. However, there is speculation about whether Brad and Angelina could reconcile in the future. Angelina has considered the financial aspect and understands that when they are together, their financial gains are substantial. She and Brad no longer live the way they used to. She doesn't love Brad. If they get back together, it would only be a beneficial relationship. Looking back at the financial lawsuit of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it is known that Brad Pitt initially lost the case in a Los Angeles court when he secretly sued his ex-wife for selling their French vineyard estate. Pitt failed to provide evidence that Jolie had independently sold the vineyard, hindering his business. According to the actress, Pitt, out of anger, believed that selling shares to Russian businessman Yuri Shefler caused him harm. From her perspective, the deal brought profit to the company, contributing to long-term development and the expansion of the project. After that court session, in February, Pitt filed a lawsuit against Jolie, alleging intentional damage to the actor by transferring those shares to the company to Newt Del Mondo, a part of the Jolie group headed by billionaire Yuri Shefler. Brad Pitt believes that this businessman has proposed several unreasonable business plans, jeopardizing the reputation of the brand he tried to build, putting it at the risk of collapse. He requested the court to hold a trial to determine the extent of the damage caused by his ex-wife's sale of shares and sought to have the judge invalidate the deal between his ex-wife and Shefler. In the journey of seeking the essence and meaning of life, many have gone through challenging and contemplative periods. The famous couple, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, were no exception as they once rented an enchanting estate for 3 years, starting in 2008. This wasn't just a place for them to live, it served as a sanctuary for significant moments in their lives, such as when Jolie was pregnant with twins Knox and Vivian in 2008. The decision to fully purchase the estate in 2011 created a unique and meaningful space in their personal lives. These challenges and experiences may resonate with many, especially those who have had to search for a center and meaning in their own lives. Furthermore, their wedding at the estate in 2014 was not only a major event in the entertainment world but also a symbol of the fusion between space and meaning. This raises a question for the audience about the significance of organizing events at special locations and whether it creates lasting memories. In 2016, the lives of the famous couple Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt once again became the center of attention when the land of the estate became a controversial topic between them. In a meaningful decision, Jolie expressed a desire to sell the land to move to England and threatened to enhance political activities. However, a challenge arose when Brad Pitt disagreed with this decision. The charismatic actor not only has an affinity for this place but has also invested significant effort and time in renovating and transforming the estate, creating an ideal and meaningful living space. The contrast between Jolie's newfound political aspirations and Pitt's deep love for this location has given rise to a struggle, not only on a personal level but also concerning the values and significance of space in their lives. This dispute opens up a series of intriguing questions. Is there a conflict between political activities and the pursuit of meaning in personal life? Can love and investment in a space transcend political differences? This story is not just about the famous couple. It also delves into the confrontation between the novel and traditional values, providing profound insights into relationships and the significance of space in human life. Subsequently, Brad Pitt accused Angelina Jolie of sabotaging his business, alleging that his ex-wife intended to tarnish the reputation of their estate by selling her shares to a stranger. The actor claimed that Jolie intentionally tried to cause harm to him by transferring those shares to a third party, even though they had previously agreed not to sell the estate without each other's consent. In the filing, Brad Pitt also asserted that Angelina Jolie made no contribution to the success of the estate. The actor emphasized that winemaking had become a passion for him in recent years, and he had developed the estate into a globally significant project worth millions of dollars. Pitt alleged that since October 2021, Angelina Jolie sold shares to the company to Newt Del Mondo, a part of the Jolie Group led by billionaire Yuri Shefler. Brad Pitt believed that this businessman proposed unreasonable business plans, putting the brand's reputation he tried to build at the risk of collapse. Jolie forced Brad Pitt to collaborate with a stranger. Worse, this person brought along harmful intentions and organizations, Brad Pitt's side wrote in the filing. Angelina Jolie has not responded to media inquiries about the allegations. Brad Pitt requested the court to hold a trial to determine the extent of the damage caused by his ex-wife's sale of shares. Additionally, he wanted the judge to invalidate the deal between his ex-wife and entrepreneur Yuri Shefler. Chateau Miraval has become a contentious issue between the celebrity couple in their property division trial. Brad Pitt officially triumphs over Angelina Jolie, successfully defending his ownership rights to the $500 million vineyard. Recently, on February 4th, news broke that Brad Pitt emerged victorious in the property division lawsuit against his ex-wife Angelina Jolie. Specifically, the once iconic couple had purchased a vineyard in France worth $500 million in 2008, before their marriage. Brad Pitt owns 60% of this property, while Angelina Jolie holds a 40% ownership stake. Subsequently, the couple celebrated their wedding at the vineyard in 2014, and Brad Pitt gifted an additional 10% to his wife, increasing Angelina Jolie's ownership to 50%. However, after their divorce, Angelina Jolie sold her shares of the vineyard to a Russian tycoon. Brad Pitt considered this action illegal, leading the actor to file a lawsuit. Following an extensive legal battle, the court ruled that the 10% ownership of the vineyard still belongs to Brad Pitt, and the actor maintains 60% ownership until a final judgment is rendered. Sources indicate that Brad Pitt will retain control of this 60% stake in the property for approximately 1 year or more until the legal proceedings conclude entirely. According to their prior agreement during their union, Angelina Jolie is committed to dedicating significant time and effort to the Jolie Pitt Foundation charity, while Brad Pitt is responsible for the winemaking business at the vineyard. The actress contends that the vineyard has become a valuable and lucrative asset following its renovations. However, upon their separation, her ex-husband allegedly schemed to seize control of this valuable piece of real estate. As the legal battle unfolded, Angelina Jolie alleged that she was coerced into signing a stock sale agreement with unfair and unreasonable terms. According to the actress, Brad Pitt seized all the profits from the wine business, utilizing the funds for seemingly wasteful and extravagant plans to dissipate their assets. Angelina Jolie argued that Brad Pitt attempted property transfers to friends and business associates, squandering millions of dollars on villa repairs for inexplicable reasons. In response, Brad Pitt stated that he initiated the wine business for the sake of the family. He asserted that Angelina Jolie was the one who secretly sold shares to the Russian tycoon. Furthermore, the actor emphasized that he personally invested millions of dollars into the business, rendering Angelina Jolie's accusations completely baseless. The Golden Hollywood couple, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, ended their relationship with a bitter dispute over their assets.